to Home Movie Nights Inside the Crypt of Nights. I am the Knight, your host for today. And we have a special episode this evening on how the legendary Dances with Wolves came to be. So here's the deal. This whole Dances with Wolves thing? It's not just some Kevin Costner vanity project with tatankas and beautiful cinematography. No, man. There's a story behind the story. It's the fable of how some cranky, pissed-off writer basically stumbled his way into an Oscar, besides all of his best efforts not to. Picture this. It's the early 80s. Michael Blake, an up-and-coming author, moves to LA. He gets one of his scripts made, Stacy's Nights. Nobody remembers it except Costner because he was in it, and they become good friends. But then Costner's career starts blowing up. Field of Dreams, The Untouchables, and Blake. This guy's striking out harder than me trying to diet at the Regal Theater. So Costner, being a good dude, he's like, "Hey, I'll get you some meetings with Hollywood big shots." And what does Blake do? He pisses off every single person he meets. Every single one. Years later, when Costner went on the Graham Norton show, he was explaining.
I said, "You know what, I tried to help you, man, and I said, some of these people you're talking bad about are actually become friends of mine."
That was Blake. And then it escalates. Costner literally shoves him up against a wall. Like, would you quit crying about Hollywood? Just shut up and write something short. 88 pages. I don't care. But here's the thing. Friendship survives. Blake ends up crashing at Costner's house, mooching off him for 2 months. He's eating their food, reading bedtime stories to the kid, probably leaving socks everywhere. Eventually, Costner's wife is like, "Get this guy out of here, Kev." Blake bails, ends up washing dishes in some Chinese joint in Arizona, occasionally homeless. But the guy keeps writing, keeps asking, "Did you read my script yet?" Like a psycho ex-girlfriend. Finally, Costner caves. He reads the damn thing. And damn, it's Dances with Wolves. Costner's like, "Holy shit, my annoying buddy wrote something amazing." But of course, no one in Hollywood wants it. Because Westerns back then were considered box office poison. Poison! Cowboys were basically like disco at that point. Everybody pretends to be embarrassed they ever liked them. So Costner and his producing buddy Jim Wilson tell Blake, "Turn it into a book. At least you'll get something out of it." Blake does it. It gets sold in airports of all places, and people actually buy it. Then Costner swoops in, buys the rights, and the rest is history. 7 Oscars, Costner's directing career, the whole 9 yards. The film received critical acclaim for its storytelling, performances, and breathtaking cinematography. Kevin Costner's portrayal of Dunbar is heartfelt, while the film's attention to historical detail and the beauty of the American frontier make it a cinematic landmark. Even today, its themes of understanding, empathy, and courage resonate strongly. And the lessons here? It ain't rocket science. Don't be a bitter asshole blaming Hollywood for your problems. Nobody likes that guy. Persevere. Yeah, it's cliché, but Blake was washing dishes, living like a raccoon, and still pulled it off. Don't underestimate your friends. Today's annoying dude sleeping on your couch could be tomorrow's guy writing your Oscar movie. So quit whining, stop blaming the system, and keep writing. Unless you're Michael Blake, in which case, thank God you didn't quit. Thanks so much for tuning in, and please keep watching The Crypt of Nights.